Hello. Um, Here we are on day 6 of the journey, Bike Like Mike, and we're traveling, and we've stopped here in Quincy, Illinois, where my father finished his trip, and we're staying at the house of Barb and Kenny Robertson. So I'm gonna have you meet Barb real quick, and could you please tell us your name and where we were today?
Well, my name is Barbara Ann Robertson, and we at Ellington Presbyterian Church had our yearly Strawberry Festival.
And they had some wonderful strawberry shortcake.
Oh, the best.
Now,
And then in the fall we have our pork chop dinner.
oh,
Now, that you have to come back for, because I make my family secret recipe for applesauce. And more people ask me what I put in there, and I keep telling them it's an old family secret recipe. I can't tell you that.
well, we're gonna have to try that. Can I ask you a question now? You had been talking about you may be going down in August to have something checked out for a certain type of surgery. Could you explain a little bit about that?
Okay. How can I explain it?
How,
They actually drill into your head, and they run a wire which goes across your forehead and down behind your neck, and it leaves a little ridge, almost like a vein sticking out. And then they put like a device that's like a pacemaker in. And actually, you don't stop using your medicine. This just like kicks in when your medicine is wearing off. When you get the, instead of being real active and then not being able to do anything, this way you should be pretty even, Stephen.
and you had said you had met, was it a veterinarian in your support group?
Yeah, we have a veterinarian here in town who's had this surgery done twice. And he had done in Birmingham, Alabama, for the simple reason that his daughter went to school with this doctor and knew of him and spoke wisely of him and suggested that her dad go down there and have it done. Which is a long trip because you can't fly after you've had this done for a while.
Yeah. I think I had another question for you. What we were talking before about causes, and you had said that they. I guess could you state when you first realized or found out you had Parkinson's, and what some of the people were saying, what the causes were, and what they're saying now that possibly the causes are of Parkinson's disease?
Well, the causes really it hasn't changed any. It's just people didn't talk about it. You know, it's just like cancer, heart trouble. Nobody talks about it. They do more now than they did a few years ago. I don't know when I remember one day I was out working in my garden and I had bent over to pull some weeds and I lost my balance and my face went in the dirt, and my neighbor next door was out working in his yard and he saw me and he said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm just fine." Because I picked up my pride and came to the house. I don't remember having symptoms. That's the funny part. Kenny says, "Well, we go walking at night," and he says, and you'd say, "You gotta stop, I gotta rest a minute." And I said, "We were living at 7,500 feet elevation."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting winded going up the hill.
Yeah. That's.
And you know, it's funny because my doctor, I don't even know why I went to him. I guess my writing might have gotten bad, and he wanted me to have an MRI, which I did. And when I went back from my office visit, he said, "Well," he said, "what do you think you have?" And I said, "I think I have Parkinson's." He said, "Why do you say that?" And I said, "Because I read a lot." And I have no idea why he didn't say that.
Yeah. You
I mean, my symptoms were pretty, I think they're pretty mild when I see all these other cases.
Mm.
I go to quite a few seminars in St. Louis, in Springfield.
You have one of the best sense of humors of anyone I've met so far. I just and how do you keep things so fun, so light?
Oh, you ought to be here on an off day. I've had my crying spells,
Mm-hmm.
and I never used to do that. But the past couple of months has been terrible. I could just sit there at the table and just start crying and don't even know why I'm crying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 73 years old. I'm not a kid. And I think the doctor says to me, he said, why does it upset you that you have Parkinson's? I said, because I can't do anything that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, what do you want to do? I said, what I want to do and what I used to do. I said, I love to dance. I love to bowl. I love to play tennis. I said, I'm not able to do any of those things. And now I don't even dare go to water exercise class because I'm not sure of myself when I'm walking. So all I need to do is hit my head on the tile and church would be out.
Yeah.
Church is going to be out sometime anyhow.
And what made you want to take in two bikers from Wisconsin coming down?
You know, I asked myself that. I don't know. Must have been the name Mike. And what are you doing here? I don't know.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate it. Do you have any last words for the video? Any last words? Any last message?
No, I had better. I'll tell you what I told this guy. We were working on a house down over in Missouri, and it was flat land over there. And I had just painted the windows with oil-based paint.
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't going to dry very fast.
Yeah.
And a windstorm came up, and I said, Hail Mary, full of grace, let's get the hell out of this place.
That is perfect.